Hey guys, um, I just got home from hanging out with a bunch of friends. Basically, all I did was went to Burger King because that's actually what my life consists of, is random restaurants and hanging out with friends. Um, but there were a couple points that I brought up while we were sitting there talking. And I actually was talking to my sister about this too. Respect. I know this is like some of my first couple like YouTube videos up that I'm actually like talking about stuff instead of just doing some bad singing in quite a few of them. But a lot of elderly people expect and pretty much demand respect from a lot of our younger generation. And I do understand. I mean, they did fight to get us... sorry, my hair is pissing me off. But they did fight to get to where we are able to do the stuff that we're doing. I mean, women's rights, blacks, all that, and now the big battle is, of course, gays. But they demand all this, but it's like they never show it. There are a few that do. My grandma is one of them. I love my grandma to death because this chair. Sorry, but my grandma is very open to gays. But I love my grandma to death. And a lot of elderly people, they look at me because I will admit I wear makeup, and I have no issue doing that. I want to be a makeup artist and a hairstylist, so who better to practice on than yourself? If you can do it on yourself, and which is 10 times harder than doing it on other people. So if you make it look good on you, it's fine on other people. But they demand and expect so much respect from you, but they never show it. I get stared at and mocked at because of the way I dress, because of the way I look. And a lot of it is by older people. I've been walking through Walmart and somebody screamed faggot at me. And it actually was an elderly man. And then there was another time I actually was with my grandma and went to go pick up a TV. But these two old ladies were walking, and I wasn't wearing anything out there. I mean, I basically had just black eyeliner on and a kind of more of an Adam Lambert look, which I do constantly. But the lady just grabs her friend and goes, "Jesus Christ, Betsy, look at that." In a way, it's not supposed to hurt me because I have built up a lot of tolerance, but at the same time, it's like they freak out and they instantly judge other people. I had a guy come into work today. The other employee was working, was helping him, and they walked to the back to get something, and he turns to her and goes, "Is that one of them faggots up there?" Now, I wasn't wearing any makeup. I mean, it was a regular t-shirt and jeans. Nothing, but just because I was working in a beauty supply shop. I mean, granted, he looked like he's been living in the mountains for the last 20 years and hasn't seen civilization, so it's nothing but incest. It's just the fact of respect. Now, if I would have said something to him, he would of course went off on me, and then he would have been like, "These kids have no respect these days." And we do have respect, but my belief is you give respect to me, I'll give respect to you. You treat me like utter shit, and I'll toss you in the dumpster. That is perfectly fine with me. And I'm actually going to work on being a little bit nicer to people personally when I'm out in public. I mean, honestly, I don't care what most people say about me. I go into Walmart, I've had literally entire lines turn and stare at me. I mean, they're answering their phone going, "Yeah, okay." I also am living in a very small town right now. I mean, we have a Walmart, but still, it's very small-minded at least. But just keep that in mind. If you're a waiter, a waitress, anything like that, keep that in mind when you're working with some of these older people. And try to get across to some of them that just because we're younger, we're not dumb. And I feel like a lot of the older people do believe that. Just from working, because I work in a beauty supply shop, so a lot of people have seen that are like that. They instantly think, also because I'm a guy, I have one employee I work with is allergic to makeup. She's never worn makeup in her life. And I have a lady, I walked up to her and I asked her if she needed any help. She looked at me and she's like, no. But I do want to talk to the other lady. She goes over there, asks her a makeup question. And I refused to help her after that. Because just, it is sexist. And I know I'm going off my subject of respect. But my mind jumps from one thing to another. But it's very sexist. Just because I'm a guy, she automatically thinks I don't know anything. And as she was up there, my store manager was the one ringing her out. And she turned to her and went, "You do realize he is a makeup artist?" And she's like, "Oh, I didn't know that. I guess I'm done." I'll end it there. And I guess you'll get another video from me at some point when I'm not looking this much of a mess. I obviously just got out of the shower and I look abnormally huge. I think I'm going to color my hair tonight. That's it. I'll talk to you guys later.